Hello and welcome to another edition of Motivation with Walt. Get motivated with Walt. So today we're doing video number 5 in the series Act Like Men. The first video was introduction, and the other 4 were the main commandments that were around that statement. So it's out of 1 Corinthians chapter 16 verses 13 and 14. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men. Be strong, and let all you do be done in love. And we were doing the last one, let all you do be done in love. The other ones, be watchful, stand firm in the faith, be strong. I thought I had a lot of that. I've been, I think, a man for a while. Strong, I go to the gym, I stay in shape. Let all you do be done in love. I see the reason why it's the last one is because really it is the most important one. If you look at Corinthians 1, chapter 13, that is the love chapter. And it's going to talk about love is the most important virtue. Let all you do be done in love. And it's going to say, you can give all your money to the church, but if you don't do it in love, then it's useless. They talk about, you could preach the paint off the walls. I'm not a preacher, but if I did and I didn't have love, then it would be nothing more than sound like the noise of banging cymbals and gongs. That's what it says in Corinthians. So love is the most important. So what is love? What kind of love are we talking about? In the Bible, the Greek word agape is used in this sentence. That's a sacrificial type of love, as opposed to another Greek word, eros, another type of love, and we are familiar with the word erotic. It's a physical type of love, eros is, and that's what a lot of people think of when we talk about love. But, if you base your relationships on looks, the time and gravity will not be your friend. You can tuck it up, tie it up, and stretch it out for a while, but sooner or later, it's all going to look like a trash bag full of water. So it's the agape, the sacrificial type of love that is the most important. And now this series, I've had a great time doing it, but I didn't come up with it on my own. I took it from a guy, Jacoby Martin, Church of 1122. They say the best way to learn something is to teach it or try to present it. So that's why I'm trying to present it to you, because I've really grown doing this series. And his definition of love, the Bible's definition of this agape, sacrificial love, is that love is your joy in the Lord expressed towards others at great expense. Now, when we typically talk about love, what we actually mean is when we say I love you, what we actually mean is I love me and you help me love me better, so that's why I love you, and you speak nice things to me and do nice things for me, and you help me be a better version of me, so why don't you stick around so you can help me love me just a little bit better. That's what we usually mean when we say, I love you, I love me. Agape love, it's a sacrificial type of love. And he goes on to define it. And there are certain characteristics of this love. This love is patient and kind. Are you patient and kind? I think I'm pretty kind most of the times, but I can be pretty impatient. It does not envy or boast. I don't boast. I can get pretty envious, and I try to stay away from boasting, though. That's one thing. I'll give myself a check mark there. It's not arrogant or rude, right? Arrogance is thinking that we're better than someone else, and rude is treating them that way. I'm guilty of that. Although I do, when it comes up, I can feel it coming up inside me. I try to turn it and go away from that. It's not irritable or resentful. Ding, ding, ding. I can get a little bit irritable. I can get a little bit resentful. This is a very high standard of love. It's not, is he good looking? Does he have a great body? That's eros. That's erotical. This is agape love. This is real love. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but it does rejoice in the truth, bears all things. So those are the characteristics of this real love. Do all you do in love. It's a sacrificial type of love. It's hard to be patient sometimes when you just want to strangle them. It's hard to be kind. All right. It does not insist on its way. It does not insist on having its own way. Now, I know that a lot of these things, I was kind of convicted in them myself. That's why I would say it's the crowning man commandment, let all you do be done in love. A lot of people would think the crowning man commandment would be strong, right? Well, we talk about being strong with those who are around us, that we love, our loved ones. Being strong is actually being tender and loving them and opening yourself up to them. So you see it repeated in let all you do be done in love. So we've studied this. We've gone over it. Those are the 4 commandments around act like men. I hope you got something out of it. Again, I didn't make this up. I took it from Jacoby Martin, Church of 1122. I really liked it. I wanted to learn it more, and that's what I've done at least, and I hope I've helped you as well. Let all you do be done in love. The lawyers, the Pharisees came up to Jesus and asked him, what is the number 1 commandment? And there are over 600 commandments in the Bible. And basically, Jesus said, easy. Love God, love your neighbors. That's the number 1 commandment. So the next time, till we meet again, keep your feet on the ground and keep looking towards the stars. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.